Do we see? Do we hear? I hate that I still have to ask that, but I always wonder, especially after we've had some time away, if I'm going to come back and having not touched the setup, if something will just be broken. Gorbsby. Oh my god, that is almost 2 years. Can we get some love in chat for Gorbsby, please? Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. How has everyone's week been? I've missed you all so much. There, on more than one occasion, I was at TwitchCon like, I miss Shadowbringer. I wish I were playing Final Fantasy right now. And now I can play Final Fantasy.
I won!
Sunflows has also subscribed for a total of 74 months. So you need to go. We need to kick you out of the community. That's enough. That's enough time, actually. But on a 69-month streak, which is really funny to me. So thank you, Sun, for your, so no more streaks for you. You have to break you. If I see month 70 as a streak, I'm going to be really disappointed. Yeah, you have to restart now from the beginning. Or you have to move up to 420. So it's your choice. Ha! You may notice that I'm not wearing glasses. I broke them. I broke them Sunday morning. There was a smudge. And I whipped the glasses off and I picked up the hem of my shirt and I was scrubbing the smudge and scrubbed the smudge too hard, I guess. Snapped the frame right in half. So we have contact lens crow. In an emergency, we also have old pair of glasses from 6 years ago crow. But that prescription is not current, so we really should not be wearing the... Yeah, done. To be fair, the frames were 5 years old. The prescription wasn't current. They had served me dutifully for a long, long time. Ragnar, it was so good to meet so many people at Twitch. That's okay. Yeah, so we're contact lens crow until I can get myself to the optometrist or Warby Parker or something. Get some frames in. I have a pretty severe astigmatism. So there are only 3 different lenses on the market I can wear in the first place that are astigmatism appropriate for my special eyes. And they tend to get kind of dry and kind of uncomfortable, kind of stiff feeling, like you've got like a film. It's this eye. No, it's this eye. This is the fucked up eye. So hopefully we don't get any of that staring intently at our computer, thirsting over fictional characters today. But I make no promises. Absolutely, thank you. Yeah. So you can fix it with glasses and certain contact lenses, but it's tricky because the lens, an astigmatism means that you're hashtag not a doctor, if I'm remembering this correctly. I can't keep track of the various medical maladies that I suffer from, and like quite frankly, the astigmatism is the least of my concerns. So I'm trying to support my specialized. Kate, thank you so much for subscribing for 44 months. Can we get some love in chat for Kate, please? Thank you. All right, that's enough. Wait a minute. You're telling me we've got 2 people in chat with 69 substreaks? You're kidding. No, I mean, like, I'm not a doctor, Gosinski. And if I'm remembering correctly, astigmatism means that, like, my pupil or my iris, something about it isn't spherical. It's, like, pulled, it's, like, stretched diagonally on an axis. So the contact lens has to be weighted so that it stays and it doesn't rotate. Because if it rotates, you won't be able to see because it's stupid. I don't know. Eyes. Who needs them? There is like a Bloodborne joke and also like a Firekeeper joke to be made here. I have not yet had caffeine, so I'm going to leave it up to chat to pretend that I made them and that I'm very funny and topical. I missed you all so, so much. The curse of straight mouth, it was too strong. Like, why can my hands bend and break metal? That's crazy. But TwitchCon was so much fun. I had a lot of trepidation going to TwitchCon because I forgot about it. Yeah, there's this great thing about ADHD. It gives me many strengths. More than one person at TwitchCon was like, "Oh, you're just like this. You're like this off camera." And I was like, I'm going to assume that's a compliment of some kind because this is just my personality and I don't know how to be different. So I hope that you meant that in a positive way because that's the way I'm going to take it. I have a lot of energy, which is contradictory because I'm actually like quite introverted and rather shy. But it also means I have no memory. So I bought my tickets for TwitchCon in like July, and I'm like, oh my God, it's the end of September. I have so much time. Oh my God, I don't even think about this, right? This is great. And then promptly in August, I accepted 3 back-to-back offsite work projects. So I'm like not at home a lot, and also started a major like personal downsize because I like to do that at the end of the year, and I didn't do it at the end of last year, so I'm doing it now. So close to the end of it. You know what? We don't need to, it doesn't need to make sense. It doesn't need to make sense. And then I was like, you know what? I have some possessions from a deceased relative's estate that I should probably go through as well. And in the middle of all of this, I look at my watch one day and I'm like, wait a minute. It's like September 17th. Isn't TwitchCon... So I went to TwitchCon having made no plans with anyone. I didn't reach out to anybody. I quite simply forgot about it. You schnitz, I'm so jealous. Good schnitzel and trots. Life-changing. And I was quite nervous about it, actually. I was really in my head about it. I was like, everyone's gonna know people. I'm not gonna know anyone. Everyone's gonna know cooler people than me. But everyone I met was like so genuinely kind and welcoming. And I had such a nice time and I met so many incredible people. I came away with a lot of inspiration. And I won't lie, like a rather healthy dose of imposter syndrome as well. Because it's like, wow, look at all these people making cool content. What do I do? Oh, I make, okay. You know what I mean? So, I've got some irons in the fire. I've got some things that I'd like us to be able to work on. And hush, Entrots. Let me be insecure in public on my own terms. Thank you. But I came away with ideas. Every day had like one really good highlight. Sorry, that was the sound of a military aircraft flying over my house. Why? There's no danger here! Whatever. I got a hype chest? What the fuck is a hype chest? That's a cute waving emote. That's really charming. So I live in Southern California. We've got military bases. And I'm just like, can you practice somewhere? Hi, Mochi. My darling. He is so angry because I've been at the offsite work event. Do you want to go under? I bet he wants to go under. Hang on. First of all, let's reveal the cat. Perceive the cat, please. Come here. You want to go under? Well, I was at the offsite work event, and then I was at TwitchCon, so I have not had, like, good time with Mochi in so long. He's very mad about it, so... I don't know what to tell you, honey. You have to go under if you want to go under. There we go. Would you... Yeah? You okay? You good? He's good. Entrots, I could never forget about the Estinian pillow. I want to get an Amric one that complements it. Just because. I made it sound like it was really salacious. I promise it wouldn't be. The more I deny it, the more suspect it becomes, actually. That's fine. But everyone that I met was so nice. I went to this is my standout story for TwitchCon. And if y'all are interested, we might dig into this a little bit right now. I went to the Elden Ring meetup, which was super fun, super cool. And there was a raffle for like Bandai Namco loot at the meetup. And I read my fine print, so I know when people are like, stay till the end because there might be a surprise. I know what that means, right? Like, I understand the message they're trying to convey. I like free shit. I like winning. I like merchandise. And I'm greedy as hell. So I was like, I'm just gonna hang out here. And I did. And there were 2 different like raffle giveaways at the Elden Ring meetup. And if you weren't present, you couldn't win. So they're calling all these people who like made an appearance and left. And I'm just like, I have the app. I read the event description. I came prepared. And they're giving away like press kits. And like there's this big box. They're like multiple, like really big boxes. Yeah, spoiler alert, love to steal. Love to acquire. Acquisitions. I prioritize. And they call my name. And I win this big box. And at the second raffle, they call my name again, and I win another big box. And the representative is like, we can't give this to you twice. And I was like, that's fine. You know what? That's fair. I haven't opened the big box. Should we open the big box together? I know what it is. I definitely know what it is, but I haven't opened it, so I think it could be fun if we did it together. Yeah, like an unboxing stream. Yeah, okay, so here's the box. Wow, my webcam fucking hates this. Look at what is this ambient mood lighting? Everything got so sad when this box came on screen. Huge ass box. Enormous box, actually. And inside the box is another box. It's a second box, if you will. Yeah, I won this thing twice. Bandai Namco was begging for me to take them back. They're like, "No, isn't the DLC good now? Don't you want stuff? Don't you want official stuff? Isn't the DLC good?" And I'm just like, "No." They wanted my approval so bad. Ragnas, I couldn't believe it. So, what do we have in here? I got the soundtrack. I have a game key. Which I don't need because I already have that, of course. Yeah, does anyone need that, really? Should anybody be playing this DLC? I could actually, if someone in the community wants to play the DLC and they've not purchased it yet, let me know. Okay, what is this? You gotta get out. Get out of here. Get out. I wish I had extra arms. Maybe, hang on. I bet if I put it down and shake it out, that'll work. Yeah, hang on. Update, didn't work. I'm having to like use my foot to No! I ripped it! We can fix this. Oh yeah, it ripped on the seam. It's fine, I can fix this. No, shut the fuck up, John. It ripped on the seam. 3 dots of adhesive, it's fine. It ripped on the seam where the box is already glued together. It's perfect, I'm so fine. It's fine. Now I'm starting to understand that maybe when people were like, oh, so you're just like this off camera, there may have been some condescension involved and it may have been deserved. It's him. Can we look at him? I think we should look at him. I think we should. Okay, I'm gonna... Debuting the Snake Twink. Adonis, it was so nice to meet you. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. We're unboxing the Mesmer figure that I won at TwitchCon. It's fine. Yeah, everything's gone perfectly fine. And definitely everything's regular. Ooh. Oh, you are like in here. Oh, Mesmer, they like really stuck you in this plastic, didn't they? Snake review, yeah, introducing. Oh, at TwitchCon, I saw my very first drag performance. I saw the drag showcase at TwitchCon. It was amazing. It was amazing. It was so fun. It was so fun. Those bitches can move. I didn't know the human body could undulate in that way. What are you doing? The sound of Mochi getting into the closet. I'm not gonna drop him. Shut the fuck up, John. Just for that, I'm gonna put him on my lap. Ooh, there's like plastic buttons that keep it secure. Jeez, Mesmer, how many buttons do you need? Oh, it's heavy. Hang on. Wow, his spear looks so cool when you actually have the ability to look at it because he's not trying to put it inside your body. Whoa, okay, all right, hang on. Wait for it. He's gonna go on my anime figure shelf right next to Oikawa and Cardcaptor Sakura. Magical girl, Mesmer. He is pretty though. We gotta get him like... First of all, Mesmer, you need to eat. You're really skinny. And we need to get you... we gotta get you a brace for this scoliosis you've got going on, but... Here he is, introducing some sunlight. Yeah, we've got to get him some vitamin D. I think that would help. And like maybe some therapy. Yeah, like, you know, who can say? What's he have such cunty nails for? Snake! Sorry, I just saw this snake face is really cute, I think. Snake. I love snakes. I wish FromSoft would stop doing this to their snake boys. It's really starting to bum me out. Anyway. Hang on. I'm trying to scope out his face. Can I take your helmet off? No, we won't touch that. Interesting. The model doesn't have eyes. I wonder if that's an oversight. Wait a minute. Bandai Namco, were you giving away like defective statues? Because he definitely has eyes in this form. Interesting. I see. Interesting. Anyway, I'm going to put him on the shelf now before I knock him off my desk. Yeah, give me a second. He looks great, actually. I'll put a picture on Discord later. Yeah, the magical girl corner plus looks fantastic. That's hilarious. Did they ever make like Final Fantasy 14 figures? Now I'm asking the real questions. But TwitchCon was wonderful, and I met so many wonderful people, came away with so many thoughts. Oh, Oikawa was absolutely a magical, 100%. Yeah, no, absolutely. If not by nature of like henshin, then certainly by personality. um but I'm glad to be home. I'm glad to be back. There's a lot of things I need to get done for today. Final Fantasy 14 removed the AFK timer so I can just hang out for as long as I want, which is amazing. They can't kick me. They really should. They really should probably do something about that, but not a software developer. I feel like it would save them money if they didn't just let people lurk, but I'm one of the lurkers, so I'm directly benefited that they choose not to enforce this. But I missed you all, and I'm glad to be back. And TwitchCon was really nice and fun. I posted on Discord about this, but my book club partner and I are on the hunt for a seasonally appropriate horror-themed read for October. So if you have read anything suspenseful or supernatural or horrific lately, let me know. We've got a couple of ideas we're bouncing around, but some of them I'm kind of met on, and some of them she's already read. So if we could do like something new, that'd be sick. House of Leaves. That's the thing, right? It's like I really do feel like I would benefit from rereading House of Leaves, but who has the fucking time for that? I like metafiction as much as the next gay English major, but who has the time? I really should. One day. Yeah, one day. Not today, but one day. It's interesting, Entrots. House of Leaves does some things very, very well. And it does some things not well. But I believe that the not well is intentional, if that makes sense. Like what it doesn't do to its fullest potential, it chooses not to do to its fullest potential, which is really interesting when you come across that kind of decision in a work of fiction. Head of bees. I distinctly remember, so I like to read in bed at night to like calm my brain down because I've got insomnia. Gee, me? Insomnia? Why? That's crazy. Surely all this energy means I'm tired all the time. Wrong. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. And it usually helps me like wind down. And I distinctly remember reading House of Leaves in bed, and it was doing like some fucked up shit with surprise. And I remember like looking at the clock and going back to the book and looking at the clock and realizing that like 19 minutes had passed and I'd only read like 3 pages. And I was like, all right, you know what? That's enough. That's enough House of Leaves for one night. It's doing some like dense bullshit. And I'm like, all right, I respect it. I really, really like the types of risks that it take. And I am a big, big fan of space-based horror. And when I say space-based, I don't mean outer space. I mean like the spaces that you exist in, finding unfamiliarity and wrongness there. That is like one of my favorite types of horror. For those of you who are familiar with the Magnus Archives, yeah, it's like you'd be like, you know, Michael Shelley. Like I'm super into that kind of distortion. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Yeah, okay, whatever. Fine, Michael, you win. Ooh. Yeah, wait a minute. So wasn't there like a big games show recently? Did they make some type of announcement for Control or I said Iron Wake or Alan Wake? Because I've seen people talk about it, but haven't actually like done any of my own lookings to see what's going on. I actually am not sure. Like when I see the phrase like liminal horror, I'm not even sure I know what that means. I know what a liminal space is. But it's like, that's just emptiness. But the idea of like your space being something that changes and you can't trust it, I really vibe with. I like that a lot. I think that's really interesting. Wait, I'm sorry. Am I hallucinating? Didn't Alan Wake 2's DLC come out like last year? I swear to God, I know people who have already played the Alan Wake 2 DLC. Ask Alex! Al Austin, didn't your brother play the Alan Wake 2 DLC already? Your brother have some kind of insider industry access that I don't? There was one. Okay, I was about to be like, am I losing my fucking mind? This is a new low for me. In false ADHD memory. we need to like the Helen signal. Like, she should know. She should be picking up on it telepathically because we're talking about it, so she should already be able to sense it, right? Like the Helen senses should be tingling. But there's 2. Okay, do we have a release date? Because Monster Hunter Wilds is gonna be February, right? Right. Also, for the makeup enthusiasts among us, it will amuse you to learn I've been on the hunt for the perfect lip stain for the last, 9 months. Because I want something that will last on stream through multiple cups of tea and maybe a handful of blueberries or a slice of bread or something. And if I need to reapply it, it needs to reapply smooth. It can't be super drying or go on really chalky. And I've tried Korean lip stains, and I've tried drugstore lip stains, and I've tried mid to high tier lip stains. And none of them worked or performed adequately. Until Fenty. Yep. All right. Okay, Rihanna. I admit it. Yeah, the best lip products. I already used the gloss. The stain is very bold, so I just dot it on and then sheer it out. I actually put more on today because I was like, I wonder if the lights will wash me out. They not this shit. This shit is strong. So if you're looking for, when you've been looking for as long as I have, it's like, even when you find what you want, you're not happy about it because you're just like, all of the time, the money, and the time I sunk into it. So, well, and that's the thing, Geketsu. It's like, I would consider the price for her to be pretty reasonable, not drugstore level, more expensive than NYX. But certainly less expensive than fucking, I don't know, YSL or Armani or some shit. I saw a $60 lip stain on the Sephora website, and I was like, does this thing fucking do my taxes? Does this thing, is there Botox inside it that works topically and gives me bigger, what do you mean? A $60 lip stain? But Rihanna's is in fact, yeah, the best. It's the best. It's comfortable. It's got good pigment, lots of staying power. If you reapply it, it looks nice. It doesn't dry out my lips. Doesn't make them flake, which is a problem that I was having with the NYX stains. Because typically, in order for a matte product to have a long staying power, it has to be pretty dry, which means it's yep. That's it. It's great. And I just do a dot and I shear it out, and it looks fantastic. So I actually tried to apply it today, and I was like, that's a little too bold. But with the lights, you can't tell. Thankfully not. No, she makes good shit, and I think her pricing is pretty reasonable. Especially since it's it's actually pretty, it's good. So that's my beef with the market, right? It's if I see you're selling a polyester blouse for $270. Do we think polyester as a material commands a $270 price point? Why? What does this mean? What are you trying to trick me? Are you craftsmanship? I don't think so. Yeah, that's what I do. I always I look at hems and stuff, and part of that is because I like to sew, and I like construction and fabrics, but it's always this shit is not worth $270. Sometimes you find something that is, and Fenty's $25, and it's worth it. It's like $10 more than the next one, and it's way, way better. So, for the makeup enthusiasts among us. But I'm very happy to be back, and I want to play Shadowbringers. Yeah, I want to play Shadowbringer. I need my notebook. Yeah, let me get my notebook. Hang on. It's hard to, I've got all these boxes on the floor now, so scooting's quite hard. Okay. Now, I left my pen on the table in the other room. So I'm going to hope that one of these pens actually has ink in it. Yeah! All right, we're going to write in red today. So, I have a new glamour to show off because I finished Eureka for my healer, which means now I get to do Eureka for my Dragoon, which means I've got pretty things to show off. And I would like to be blinding. This is what I'm calling my Limsa because it's impossible not to see me if I'm AFK in Limsa wearing this outfit. So hang on, let me get us into the game. Okay. I think we are good. Yes! Okay. Okay. So... where is it? Let me see. Are we feeling... yeah, you know what? Let's just go all bright all the time. It is impossible not to see me. Look how pretty, though. I was about to be like, what's this fucking butterfly doing here? That's my butterfly. Yeah, that's my butterfly. I have a purple variation as well that I actually think might be prettier. But I haven't had a chance to get back to the Glamour armoire to update it. I also have a version that's green and gold. Can you tell I've been tinkering with this? I'm like, this took me ages to get. Maybe the green looks pretty nice, actually. Freaking pretty, yeah, well that's the thing. It's like, I feel like if I roll back into the first dress like this, they'll be like, can you tone it down a little bit? Why am I still a sage? I don't want to be a sage. There we go. So we'll try green and gold for right now. See, you gotta catch up, John. You gotta catch up. So, what on earth what was the last thing we finished? What is even like the closest? Also, how's volume? I guess if we're going to Amarang, maybe Twine would be closest? I legitimately don't know. I don't remember the... oh my god! Oh my god, yes I do remember the... oh no. Okay. So, the last thing we did, the game played me real good. I thought Thancred was done. Thancred is still alive, which is, yep, Kendrick exactly, which is great, but they've now... They've psyched me. They've Charlie Brown, Lucy footballed me about Y'shtola and about Thancred, which means I think the next dire situation, the next oh hey this person's dead, is probably just gonna be real. I don't think they can keep being like like psyching me out about it, or it will lose its effectiveness. So I think the next one is for real. The next time somebody is in danger, I think it's for real. Which will scare me. But Minfilia is officially gone. And Miniphilia, her name is Rhine now. And she has like red hair and no more scary blue eyes. Yeah, we need to get that bitch some contacts, some glasses or something. So did I kill the Light Warden here yet? No. No. I must not have. Can I fly here now? I cannot. Okay. Well, we will go touch base with everybody. Yeah, well, that's why I was gonna say it is in fact 8 o'clock at night in Eorzea. So I imagine we are going to be on our way to kill the Light Warden now then. Well, it could have also just been like the daytime, John. Is this a person? Are they cute? Purple cat girl! Oh yeah, they're cute. I feel like it's super obvious I stopped to stare at them. That's fine. You know what? People in this game, they be cute. That's okay. Kendrick, you know, maybe I think what I should do is reread the journal, actually. Looking nice and fresh, so clean. Yeah, it feels a little, like, inappropriate to be wearing this fit in a desert, besieged by eternal light. But, you know, I've worked really hard for that grind. And am I still going the right way? Oh, I go, wait a minute. MSQ is down here. Oh, I made a grave mistake. I was going towards a different quest. That's fine. I definitely, because I like to do all of the yellow quests, right? And I definitely picked one up that was a jumping puzzle. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to come back when I can fucking fly. How about that? And I misread the quest marker. And that's where I was taking us. Do we think I can go through here? Oh, yes, I certainly can. Okay, perfect. And then... God, I love this music. I guess we haven't accepted it yet, so I can't even read the journal. But yes, fan cred, okay. Miniphilia is now Rin. Everyone else is safe. Right, okay. The reason that Miniphilia went to this area to try and talk to Minfilia in the first place was because we don't know where the Light Warden is and she would be able to sense it if she had Minfilia's power. Got it. Okay. Yeah. See, we're piecing it together. Patrolling. Wait, can I go through here? Not but a Talos can pry open the gate to Nabatharang. We must need speak with the engineers at Twine if we are to open it. Wait, no, but I gotta get in here. Hang on. Okay, so do I have to talk to somebody at Twine? I know I'm not soft locked out of this. Yeah, I know that's not a thing. The game wants me to play it. So who do I talk to? Hang on. Trolley operator? Sure. Yes! Most excellent. Okay. And then we'll run away from this armadillo. And then here's my group. Don't mind me, everyone. I'm just sprinting by on a dog, desperately trying to lose aggro. And Minfilia will be sorely missed, though it was grandfather's legacy which first brought me to Eorzea. I would never have become a scion were it not for her. Indeed, there would be no scions, and 2 worlds would be the worse for our absence. Tara and the others will no doubt be heartbroken to hear the news of her passing. Until such time as we can return to them, we must keep our heads held high. We have lost 1 scion, but gained another. At the same time, I feel like we did kind of have to make our peace with her passing a long time ago, being that she, like, was sucked into the crystal zone and then, like, kind of maybe possessed by Hydaelyn, and then came here with Ardbert and friends. We've had a long time to mourn. Do you have any idea how worried we were when word reached us that Ranjit was alive? Yeah, that bitch ain't alive no more. He's shit, Ranjit. I can't wait for this to be over so we can go home, assuming we even can. Rin's aether has changed. It has taken on a faint golden hue. Curious. Okay, you stop. Ever the scholar. The suffering born of mine all too arrogant meddling paineth me still. And yet their smiles do give me hope for tomorrow. She's so tiny! Wait, is she shorter than Allie's? Yes, she is! She's baby! Thank you for standing by, Rin and Minfilia. I'm sure it meant a lot to her seeing you last time. Would that I could have been there to hear what words were exchanged between them. When all of this is over, perhaps I'll ask. This is gonna give me my last aether current, and we will be able to fly now. For perhaps the first time, the look on Rin's face is one of utter relief. For another hour? No! Son, we need you! Wait, what level did it say it was? Was it 77? I thought we were 78. I should update the title. Hang on. Perfect. It is 77. I honestly don't know how to repay you for all you've done, but I promise to do whatever I can to help. Are you certain you're up to fighting so soon? Like now? I can't imagine the power of the Oracle is something one learns to wield in the space of a few hours. Maybe not, but the presence of the Light Wardens is unmistakable to me now. I sense one here in Amarang. I think it might be hiding underground. Oh, Lana, thank you. I know that it's very different from my usual content, and MMOs and Final Fantasy aren't everyone's cup of tea, but I really like it, so. And then it's as we wait, so are they can't put me in a Light Warden right now. We thought it prudent to take a brief survey of the area prior to your arrival. To the west, we found the remains of a site known as Malika's Well. If I recall correctly, the well was built in remembrance of one of the ancient kings of Nabatharang to serve as a source of respite from the desert heat. It fell into disuse after the flood, whereupon the miners of Amarang thought to turn part of it into an excavation site. Judging by its size, the underground waterways are no doubt extensive, the perfect hiding place for... Wait. Am I coming up on a dungeon? We just did the Katana Revel. Wait, Kendrick, did you really find me through Final Fantasy? That's so surprising to me because I feel like overwhelmingly like the bulk of my viewership comes from like Soulsborne games. Yeah, our like main game on the weekends and stuff. Are you certain you can track it down? Okay, she's gonna look for it. We make for Malika's Well. Okay. Wow, all right. The algorithm actually works sometimes, maybe. Well, thanks for hanging out. I'm glad you're having a good time. I started streaming the MSQ because all I was doing all day was grinding ultimates, and I wasn't making any progress in the story, and my friends were like, look, we're gonna leave you behind. We're ready for Endwalker. And I was like, oh, okay. I better do something about this then. Oh shit, oh fuck, I'm not supposed to be up. Oh, that's the purple cat girl I was creeping on earlier, I think. No, that's a bunny. All right, that's fine. We're creeping on somebody else. We're not caught as being repeat offenders yet, so it's fine. You know who we haven't seen in a while? Emmett Selk. What's that guy up to? The walls should still bear so great a burden after countless years of neglect bespeaketh the surpassing skill of their architects. I didn't expect to see Talos wandering about, much less of their own accord. How long must it have been since their creator's bones? Hundreds of years. Hundreds, at least. Two of my favorite games to watch streamers play. So the fact that I found you Elden Ring and now you're streaming this game is a happy Lana. Okay, so Lana, if you watch like quite a few people that stream Final Fantasy, can I ask you a question? Yeah, because this is something I always think about, like the user experience, and I've been trying to watch people stream Final Fantasy, but a lot of them are in Endwalker or Dawntrail, so I can't. And I've noticed that some people who do, they make the dialogue box larger so that it's easier for chat to read. Do you find that to be like a meaningful quality of life upgrade for you as a viewer? Because it's something I've seen other people do, and I'm like, maybe I should do that, because it does make it easier to read, but it also takes up more screen real estate. So I've been thinking. Sorry, that's like a weird question. I don't know. I'm always looking for ways to make things better, so. Though I cannot see it as you do, it is a no less awe-inspiring sight. Something about this doesn't feel right. I trust Alize with my life, so. I'm nervous now. Warden is down there. We're not actually going down there. Right now? I do find it helpful, but it's not a deal breaker. Okay. I might tinker with making it bigger then. Okay, we've got the mischief music. It's here. I can taste its aether on the wind. We finally found our... Oh my god, fan credit in the background is still all bloodied and beat to shit. Can we... Yastala! Did you not give him like a rag or like some... Alfino didn't heal him at all? He's still just back there looking like he just got jumped. Let's put an end to this and return the night sky to Orang. Please, like, spray him with water at least. Oh my god! Well, I wasn't expecting this. Also, who's this? She's cute. Wait, can I creep in first person? Yeah, I can. Oh, she's super cute. Okay. I will be honest with you. I didn't expect the pacing of the latter half of Shadowbringers to go this hard because we just had the Ranjit encounter like 10 minutes ago in game time. Now we're getting a dungeon, which is crazy to me. Do I have any folks in chat who would like to play that we could party up with? I know Sun said that he's at work for another hour, so I think he's out. John, are you available? Lana, do you want to hop in? Sorry, I'm trying to like... Yeah, if anybody wants to hop in, hop in. Let's play, let's game. I will... Oh, John, that's right. You're vacationing. You're having a good time, having a good time. That's fine. That's fine. Here's what I will do. If anyone wants to queue up with me, meet me here and do the Manderville dance, and I will invite you when I come back. Sure, Ragnaz, yeah, hop in. And then I'll give people a couple of minutes to assemble. And we're coming up on a break anyway. And I'm on Aether, Fairy on Aether. Yeah. I did not expect to get a dungeon this fast. I thought we would have to do more quests for it. It didn't occur to me that I guess when the game decides it's upping the ante, it ups the ante. But yeah, let me get over here and do the Manderville dance, and that's how I'll know who to invite. And I'll take our break now. Because we're gonna need to take one, and I won't want that to get hit for... Oh my god, my thought train just like left the station. It's gone. I don't want the dungeon to be interrupted because of a break. So we'll just take our break before we start. And I will group up with people when we come back. Okay. Enjoy the music, and I will be back in a couple of minutes. We had a little bit of another song play. It's fine. I was checking on Mochi. He's still sleeping. I like to arrange the blanket so it has like a little pocket for him, so I can make sure he's still getting airflow under there. Also, okay, I believe there are 2 of us. Oh, what is this glamour? Yo, oh, no, don't move. I'm creeping on you. Yeah, no, you stay put. Yo, what is this? Gunbreaker! Whoa! The Archeo Kingdom Kuros of course, it's level 100 gear. I realized it's like all the good shit's level 80 and up. Truly, truly. All right, I'll heal, and Ragna, you can tank. And then we've got one more person on the way. And Droz, I feel quite badly that you can't join. Who is playing Final Fantasy in... It's 1:30 in the afternoon on a Friday. Don't people have jobs? What is... I say playing Final Fantasy 1:30 on a Friday. All right, we've got one more person to invite. Hang on. And after this, it's all Yoshi's fault. Thank you. All right, I think we're good to go. So, word of warning, if I'm playing with you from the stream, this will be my first time going through the dungeon. You will probably die because streaming cuts my concentration. Whoa, that's a big dog. That's Cerberus. Isn't that a Crystal Tower boss? Party of other players. I'm so ready. Wait, did we ever find out why we have one and they have one and he's the sheriff and we're out here and he's in there? Malika's Okay. Let's go, everybody. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? We die and look silly? Let's go all out. How bad could it be? Yeah, you're alive. Wait, did everyone see that they are putting new like official merch in the Square Enix shop? Because Amaric is included, and I think I might have to put it on Throne. because I need him. I need everything that's ever been made about him. He's my special little meow meow. And I'm not sick and I don't have a problem. He's my special little meow meow. Yeah, Lord Speaker Aymeric de Burrell. Oh yeah, he's my #1 Blorbo. I died a bunch in the Katana Revel. It was really embarrassing, actually. But this dungeon seems very straightforward in comparison. Hi, Alex! What's going on? Are you home from work or are you time thiefing? Yeah. I don't have a Willy yet. That's crazy. Just got home. Very nice. Do you have any plans for the rest of the day? Wait. But that means we'll probably hit MSQ 78 when this dungeon is over. We're almost done with Shadowbringers, guys. I really don't want to be almost done with Shadowbringers. Oh, this is our first boss, the Greater Armadillo. Oh, he's just creature, though. I was gonna say, I went to shield and I was like, no, I only have one of those. I already used it. I can show, he's on my shelf with Oikawa and Sakura. I can show him off if you want to see him again. Oh, right round? He spins me right round like a record, baby. Right round, round, round. They knew exactly what they were doing when they named this boss. That's hilarious. That's really funny. I'm not gonna put him back in the box. I'm sorry. Do we need to focus these ads, or can I ignore these ads? Well, you know what? We'll throw in a cheeky little holy. Yeah, we'll pat our parse. Why not? No gray life today. Do you know, this is really embarrassing. Do you know what I just realized White Mages got in the Dawn Trail rework? We have a dash now, which I did not know and have never used. And it has not been on my hotbar for 80 levels. Sorry, Red Mage. I played you good. That's on me. I'm sorry. Yeah, but it wasn't a wipe. I always feel bad when people die. It's like, oh, I have one job, actually. I do like that the Shadowbringers dungeons seem to be more involved, though. Like, you do have to pay significant more attention to your cooldowns and your abilities. Like, you have to play the game, which I enjoy. So, oh shit, loot! Oh shit! Wait, can I wear this hat? No, I'm gonna need it anyway. I'm running out of inventory space. Is there like some food I can... I'm gonna eat this piece of cheesecake. Did I run ahead of people? Yes, I did. Okay. Listen, no, it's because I just managed my inventory. The problem is that it requires daily management, and I'm not good at that. Also, how is game volume? For me, it's a little bit quiet, but the sliders are set louder for you guys. So, how's it sound? How you feeling? I also know it's tough because we haven't necessarily had a cutscene yet, but... Really? You think it's a little loud? Okay. I will see if I can adjust that when we're out of the dungeon. But that might just be all of the combat sounds. So that could be something I can mess with in-game as well. Oh, yeah. What's this dash do? Let me see it. Woo! I'm pretty! All right. This is a big pull. That's fine. We'll be fine. Yeah, I believe in us. I'm just gonna pop presence of mind and it'll be fine. It'll be so easy. Playing Shadowbringers has actually really made me want to learn Gunbreaker, even though I'm not the type of person who would use the tank role. It's hard enough to get me to play Dark Knight. I'm not really good at it. Oh, I accidentally Benade. Okay. Oh, chest, treasure chest. Wristband, choker. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the dash where Sage Dash is. Yeah, we're gonna get funky. I'm gonna rearrange my hotbar in the middle of dungeon. Surely nothing bad will happen to me because of this. I'm gonna need to move Benediction. I could probably get away with moving Cure and Cure 2 to the unused side, actually.
I won!
Darius, thank you so much for subscribing. How's your day, Ben? Honk? You honk? This is a great tea today, by the way. Sometimes tea just hits different. Yeah, I'm gonna need to move Benedict. That's fine. I'll figure it out later. This will probably fuck up my Ubu rotation, so maybe I should just move it all back. I shouldn't be standing next to him, should I? What is this? What is this whirly thing? Oh! Oh! That was sick! Okay, yes, I did not want to be standing next to him. You gotta go around. That's so cool. It's nice. Yeah, I guess it makes sense that they're all Taluses as well. Okay, so now we want to be behind him when he starts doing that goofy stuff. Because he's going to turn. Yeah. So we want to be behind him and then turn with it. Oh my god, look everyone, I'm learning! This is the second time I've seen this turn mechanic, and the first time I completely botched it. It was really embarrassing, but now I know. Oh my god, he's literally got buckets! I guess underground Taloses make do. Does he have the buckets out of desperation, or is he an accessorizing Talos? Do other Talos look upon him in awe of his resplendence? Vest of Fen. Is it cute though? Eh. Two slots remaining in inventory. Not even a problem. I love my really pretty little teleport, actually. That's super sick. It kills me that Holy takes so long to cast. Yeah, no, it's great. I love the sound effects though. Bwong. Makes me feel very powerful. Another treasure chest. I want to get some good looking gear. I'm gonna need to farm the Katana Revel for glams later. Forgiven indecency? That's chat every time I say some bullshit crap about a fictional man. My indecency is forgiven. I know, right? Ooh, our samurai's katana looks so good. That looks like some Eureka shit. Shiny? Rebuild. I wonder what happens if we let it finish this cast bar. Well, now we know. A bow! Oh, but I can't use that. I can't use any of this stuff. None of this is for me. I just accidentally cast thin air. That's fine. I got 2 charges. Are we at the end? White Warden Storage? Kind of like a biblical angel sort of vibe. This dungeon felt really simple compared to the Katana Revel. I love the sounds of its wings. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Million's Knives. Because there's definitely something metal about its construction. I think that's really sick. Heretic's Fort. Oh! I didn't like that. Okay, I see. Should I be in this? Yeah, okay. I wonder. This is sick. I feel like we're gonna have to destroy these wings. Or something bad is gonna happen. Alright, you know what? I've had enough of this biblical bullshit. How about that? Oh god. Oh god, this is why I shouldn't have redone my hotbar in the middle of combat. Okay, we're good. Intestinal Clank, what a name. Okay, I think we're out of the danger zone. Just kidding. We are in the danger zone for a second time. In? We go in. Okay. Do we need to move into the next one? Yeah, okay. I knew that would be a thing. See? We made it. We got there. Oh shit! I love them. I wish even the twos were customized though, because then I get to see them more often. I almost said safe zone, but what I meant was in the clear. It's tough being stupid. We didn't wipe! Yay! Oh, but I'm gonna absorb this stuff. And Y'shtola's concerned about that. And Urianger is starting to become concerned about that. Ordinarily, I would also be concerned about that, but we're the main characters and nothing can happen to us. Well, if something happens to us, we can't play the game, and trust. God, I'm pretty. I don't think we should do that anymore. Okay, loot. Gunbreaker item, which I don't need. Ring of casting, which iron torch? Wall mounted? Oh, I would love this! I got it! Yay! Now whenever I get a house, I can do, well, my inventory's full. It's all dye and gear sets and crystals. Is there something I can just like throw out? You know what? I don't, that's really expensive dye though. You know what? I don't need a max potion or super potions, so I'm just gonna discard these. Over the back. I should have traded them. Thank you, everybody. Are we gonna tell Y'shtola that that didn't feel so good? That made our tummy hurt? Oh, are they gonna see Night Return?
Don't get me wrong, I'm glad those travelers made it all the way to Nabatha Reng. But when Urianger told me the Talos was in pieces, and the trolley didn't look much better, I couldn't help wondering what in the hells had gone on.
What indeed? At least the heart is in one piece. The rest is replaceable.
All of the Rothgar NPCs have been really, really, really charming. All of them.
Looking at this mess, though, it's a miracle they survived.
You can say that again. What the? Are you seeing this?
Did we do it? I think we did it.
The sky. It...
Who's this? That's the child from Alize's questline earlier. The one that was like transforming into a Sin Eater, right?
At last, night has returned to Amareng. We'll save this broken world yet, Tesleen. You see if we don't.
Everything about the twins is so compelling to me because they're just kids and they have such high expectations for themselves and they've been through so much trauma and they've both internalized it so differently. She's my sister. I will kill for her. I will die for her. I love her. Oh, not some bullshit. If
No
there's
doubt
some
retreating in the
Valkyrie
wake of the
bullshit,
Warden's
I'll be...
demise.
That's right. Get out. Get out of here. It's darkness time. Be gone.
Back to Calusia, the last refuge of light.
Not for long.
Home to our dear Lord Vorthry, who will no doubt do everything in his power to thwart us.
Well, that means that Calusia has a light warden. Is it Valkyrie? Well, no, because she would have been able to sense that.
As well he should. For defeat there would spell the end for both him and his heavenly
We're gonna
host.
kill him no matter what, so I guess it doesn't matter.
There the fate of this star shall be decided.
Okay. Perhaps administration's not as thorough as I thought, or perhaps I was a touch too reckless. Fancred, are you still like bloodied and okay, someone finally hosed him down, so that's nice. The end to Light's dominion over this world is fast at hand. If only I could have seen the look on Magnus's face when the night sky returned. They must all be so happy. We should go and see them again. What about you? Do you feel different? Yeah, I think this light stuff's starting to give me heartburn. We can't answer that question. Once more shall the night share equal dominion over the Wait. I'm holding on to that thought, and we're gonna revisit it when I've wrapped up this quest. Yet our travails are far from over. Is this not the moment Emmett Selk usually chooses to descend upon us? Ah, how very interesting that we would talk about him now when I was just thinking about him not even 20 seconds ago. Whatever will we do without his feigned praise and backhanded compliment? So, all right, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do it now. So, do you remember when I was like, nothing bad can happen to us because we're the main character, and if something bad happened to us, we couldn't play the game, right? Like, mechanically, that's very sound logic. But do you also remember last stream, I was like, I don't really understand. Yastella was like, you're plotting something, and Emmett Selk was like, every hour of every day, baby, don't even worry about it. And we worried about it. And because originally, this was not what he wanted, right? Like, he's like, change of plans. Yeah, fuck the light world. Kill him. Do it. And he's really supportive of us doing that now, when initially I don't think that he was. So it's like, is us, and Yastola's worried about us, and Arianje is worried about us. Does us killing the Light Wardens and like absorbing their essence, does that serve Emmett Selk somehow in the long run? Because again, I don't think he's just like, yes, queen, like kill them, whatever, it doesn't matter. I feel like he would only enable us to do that if it was beneficial to some like scheme, right? And now we talk about him. Is he gonna show up? We did it. I only wish there were time to visit the inn. We can but hope the return of night has granted the residents some shred of comfort. They thought the world beyond changing. Today, I think we proved them wrong. We will fix this broken land together. I adore her. I can fly her. Reen seems troubled by the sight of you? That's always hurtful to hear. Always hate when a child looks at me and is troubled by the sight of my looming visage. Are you feeling all right? After you defeated the Light Warden, I could swear I saw its ether. Never mind. It's probably, yeah, nope, I don't. That's not good. I just heard Y'shtola make the Metal Gear Solid guard alert sound. Like, I'm just relieved I was right about where the Warden was hiding. The last one's in Calusia. I can't feel it from here, believe it or not. Perhaps we should head back to the Crystarium. We have a lot to tell the Exarch, and I think we could all do this from... Awesome. So when we go back to the Crystarium, every time we talk to Emmett and we talk to Ardbert. So that's fantastic.
I won!
Cammy, thank you so much for subscribing. It's almost 2.5 years. I don't like the passage of time. Cammy, how are you, girl? What's going on? So is everyone gonna leave? Okay, I was wondering if I could stand behind and talk to someone. She sees it too then. Y'shtola, you can't just drop that and bounce! Alright, well we're gonna go to the Crystarium. She's just like, you're sick. And she just leaves, she just walks away. Okay, hang on. I do need to do some hotbar stuff, though. This'll really fuck me up temporarily, but it will be a necessary adjustment. Plenary Indulgence needs to go over here with the rest of my buffs. I'm gonna put Bene down here. And I'm gonna swap Cure and Cure 2 for Rapture and Misery. Actually, Misery. No, I'd really prefer having Bennett. It makes more sense to have, because this is like my damage dealing spells with the exception of Regen. It would make sense to have Misery here, but Benediction is my fuck, oh god, panic button. So that does need to be an instant cast. Yeah, because Holy does damage as well. It's just channeled. We're gonna try this and hope this works out. Oh, I can disband the party also. Thank you for helping me through the dungeons, everybody. I'm sure there will be more mischief for us to make. Yesterla said she needed to speak with us. It sounded rather urgent. Oh no. Oh, girl is bad. The others are with the Exarch. Before we join them, there is something I wish to confirm. Tell me, is it Rin or is it Reen? Rhine? Can I get a pronunciation refresher on her name? Because it took me a long, it is Reen. Okay. Took me ages to get used to Emmett Selk, because I said Emmett Selch for a really long time. Which makes him sound like a manufacturer of fruit snacks. Have you noticed anything peculiar about Chrominus' appearance of late? Anything at all. Speak freely. He won't mind. Yo, have you noticed this bunny is slipping? Have you noticed this bunny looking kind of busted, Reen? God. Hi, Goose. Oh my God. Goose, I'm so jealous. I've never been to a Ren Fair, but I've always wanted to go. What stuff did you pick up? Since Minfilia bequeathed her power to me, I've been able to see the light inside him. Though I didn't think anything of it at first, after we defeated the Warden in Amarang, I realized something was wrong. You've absorbed its ether, and the light within you has grown monstrous. I'm sorry, I'm gonna need to read this script multiple times. Helen! We were talking about you earlier because we were chatting about Control and Alan Wake. We were like, it's the bat signal. It's so good to see you. What's going on? I've been able to see the light inside him. I didn't think anything of it. But now the light within us is monstrous. Okay. Then it is as I suspected. How are you feeling? Well, not great now that you know, are implying I'm becoming something horrific. You know, it's fine. Like, sometimes we just get... Doesn't everyone just get, like, really hot and sick sometimes? Like, that's normal. Like, sometimes we just feel like we're gonna pass out and gonna throw up and it goes away. Like, it's fine. It's whatever. What say we're seeing health insurance like, baby? Do we look like we can go to the doctor? If not is done, this will only get worse. Gonna be the farmer from Untitled Goose Game. Oh my God. I actually have never played Untitled Goose Game. What does the farmer look like? Because I think that sounds really cute. Alan Wake's best friend. Not true. Maybe little true. Little true? Please do, Goose. Reen, with the power of the Oracle, you have gained some measure of control over light, have you not? Is there anything you can do for him? Extinguishing it is out of the question. Even at her strongest, Minfilia could only hold back the light. I might be able to suppress it, but I don't know for how long. We have no choice but to rely on Urianger and his secrets. If the next battle is to be the last, you may yet be able to play your part, but you will need all of your strength. Is something really bad? No, nothing bad can happen to us.
I won!
But it feels like the next warden will make something bad happen to us. Resubbing to post Goose game pics and such. I hope you didn't feel obligated to subscribe, Goose. Because that's never something I want for people in the community. I will discuss strategy with the others and see that everything is made ready for our departure. You are to return to your chambers and rest until then. Whether you want it or not, you've most certainly earned some respite. Is Emmett Selt gonna, like, show up in my bedroom and be weird? Because I think that'd be really funny, personally. Oh shit, she really has banished me to the inn. Oh god, I have so many role quests to do. Dependence, that's the name of the inn. Is everything all right, sir? You don't seem quite yourself. Perhaps a hot meal and a freshly made bed will improve matters. Your room is ready if you care to retire. If you should have need of anything, pray do not hesitate to call. We have to subscribe Rose Crow. Yeah, personally. Is Ardbert here? We're frowning. It has to be Emmett. No, it's Ardbert. Okay. That's the only man I'd want in my bedroom at night. These are both good options. I don't like the word hiding. I'm gonna ask why he stayed behind.
Sometimes the dead would rather not be disturbed. But enough about me. What of Armorang?
I'm gonna have to look up that other dialogue choice later. Are we gonna tell him we're getting sick?
I see. Minfilia's gone then. Which means the reason I must suffer this purgatory shall forever remain a mystery.
Can we ask Emmett Selt to put him in the live stream, or like Y'shtola to just like put him in the live stream? Hi, Watch.
What's the matter? Are you all right?
I don't think we're okay.
What?
What?
What just happened?
Wait, what did just happen? Is he like a little bit less ghosty now? Hey Squizzle, welcome in. How are you doing? At TwitchCon, I saw Squizzle flip everywhere. It became like a meme. It was like, we meet again. Like panels, events, in the halls, always just like, I see you, I spot you. Yeah, it looked like he was a little bit less ghosty, but I can't tell if it was a trick of my eyes or not. There's something Minfilia said to me. We're gonna go with that.
Minfilia said my time had not yet come. That I still had a role to play. Not even the most valiant heroes can stand alone. No, it couldn't be. There's only one hero in this room, and it is not me. I'm just a shadow, cursed to wander.
We're scowling. We hated that. So, I'm trying to remember the last time we saw him, because he did stay behind, and I don't remember why. He's never come to our room before. What's he look so shifty for? Hi.
Forgive the intrusion, but Minfilia, that is, Reen, and the others were asking after you.
Like,
Is everything all right?
why was he literally in front of my door, like? Like, looking so shifty. No, I don't think we're all right.
That pain again. And did it pass?
Yeah, but it's happened like 3 times now, and it's kind of concerning.
Thank goodness for that. I would not wish to see you suffer.
Am I turning into a monster?
Though I know only too well how much you have suffered on our behalf in recent days. Indeed, I have no right to impose upon you further. Nevertheless, I must ask one thing of you. That you survive this, no matter what.
Okay. I think that we are not doing so well.
When the dust settles, you must return to your world, for the battles to come and the wars yet unwon.
What could you know about that?
The final Light Warden is all that stands between us and victory. There is still much we must do to prepare, but for now, I will see if there is aught that may remedy the strange affliction which plagues you.
Well, because initially I was like, can we give the extra light to Ardbert? Can we share it? Will that like give him like a physical form again somehow? Oh no, if we can share it, Ardbert hates himself so much, he might just be like, yeah, give it to me, I'll be a monster, and then turn into a monster, and then we have to fight him, which I hope is not the case. There's finding aught of use in this game. It's crazy, Helen, yeah. Okay, and there really is just the last, and it's in Kalusia somewhere. It's gotta be in Yulmore. Ooh, we don't usually get a chance to ask him about himself, so I'm gonna use this one.
Yes, I believe it will. Once the tyranny of light is ended, the people of the Crystarium will be safe, and the future that must be shall come to pass.
What does that mean?
I'll not keep you from your rest any longer. Take as much time as you like.
Wait, I just had like the weirdest fucking bullshit thought. Is Ardbert shorter than us? Like, is there a chance that there's a connection between Ardbert and the Crystal Exarch? I don't think it's the same voice, but I don't know. Uh-oh. This isn't right. It would need to be later, after the liberation of Alamigo, perhaps? Is that a record of the Dragon Song War? What is that? What am I looking at? Please tell me you've finished. We have to go. They'll be upon us any moment. I hate when my gun-toting compatriots interrupt my reading. Very well. Where to next, then? Let's just worry about getting out of the city and pray the airship is still in one piece. Where am I? Am I in Ishgard right now? Is this a memory? What am I seeing? Anywhere we go from here will just be more of the same. By the sound of that last one, I reckon the night's 12 might... Oh my god, we're in Ishgard? Anywhere we go... Is there nothing else we can do? Whose office am I in? Dude, look around you. This isn't war. It's a sickness. And it's spread to every corner of Eorzea. The city-states are in disarray, and by all accounts, the Far East's faring no better? There'll be nothing left of us when this is over. So this isn't a memory. This is happening on the source. Concurrently? Simultaneously? This world is beyond saving. Why are you smiling about that? I never tire of that story. When the hero swoops in astride a white dragon to save the little girl. I could die happy knowing someone like that was still around. Indeed. But not today, not while our message remains undelivered. Wait, is Aymeric okay, though? Have faith, my friend. We will find him. They're looking for me. Are they? Are they looking for me? But I'm not in the source anymore! Ah! I don't think it's the past. I think it's happening now in a world that we aren't in anymore. Like, I can't see the past. I can get, like, the echo can, like, pull memories from somebody else. But there's no one else here for me to pull memories from. I'm alone in my room, so... This is a bullshit option. We're not picking the dream option, but I don't think this is a past thing either. Who's past? Whose past would it be? That man, Bunny, me too. Who the fuck keeps opening my window? I always expect to wake up and have Emmett Selk be here. I won't lie. Just like in a corner. Just like, hey. Shrouded in darkness? There's a yellow quest I forgot to do. Okay. Return to Yuamore. It's happening. Oh my god, it's happening. By the way, his face lights up at your approach. The manager of suites has been waiting for you. I trust you had a pleasant rest. No. While you were ensconced in your chamber, a message arrived for you from the Exarch. He bids you come to the ocular at your earliest convenience. Sir, wherever your duties may take you next, I shall pray for your safe return. May the night keep you. I'm gonna pick this up while I'm here because I hate that it's not. Scars of War. Always concerned for the well-being of a friend. Can't take any more, whatever am I to do about him? Don't sneak up on me. I was just thinking to myself, if only a great hero like you were here, he'd know what to do. Please say you will help me. Have you ever seen anyone so pathetic? I have nowhere else to turn. Not the most compelling argument I've ever heard, but I won't lie. Look at how pathetic I am. Does have a strong pull to it. It's a pleasure and honor to meet you in the flesh. I'm a woodcutter by trade. Spend most of my days harvesting lumber. Making a delivery to the Imperative the other day when the Seigneurs attacked. I witnessed your exploits in battle. Every time someone says wicked white, it's really funny to me as a white person. Formidable, how fierce. I'd wager you're even stronger than Tolas, a friend of mine, member of the guard, a warrior of no small repute. He hasn't been acting like himself. I ask him if something's wrong. He frowns and shakes his head. Perhaps he feels I wouldn't understand. But if you were to approach him, he'd feel more comfortable talking about it. You could regale each other with tales of adventure. Join me to pay him a visit. I will do that off stream, but I wanted to accept that while it was here on the stream. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. There's gonna be some mischief when I go through here into the Crystarium. So I think we should take our break. Still have 2 free slots in my inventory. Son, welcome home. Son, hey, stuff's happening. We're gonna take our break here, and I'll come back in a couple of minutes when the song is over, and we will go through the Crystarium. I'm imagining the Exarch will have some stuff to say, and probably Emmett Selk will show up. It's been a long time since he's been sassy, and I feel like we're overdue for it. It's like kind of weird, actually, that he hasn't been sassy. Like, it feels sinister in a way. What are you doing that you're not here to be sassy? What are you up to, Emmett? Do I know him like that? Can I call him that? It's crazy. Anyway, this will be where we pause. And I will... Who is this person just ran up to me? Oh, this is PvP gear, I think. Wow, they're cute. Yo, nice shoes! They're cute. Anyway, we'll take our break here. I'll be back when the music is over, and we'll go into the Crystarium. And it's 2:30, so we've got like another 90 minutes of streaming ahead of us. Okay. Okay, everybody. I will see you soon. Enjoy the music, and we'll be back. Thanks for your patience, everybody. Do you have business with the Crystal Exarch? Yes, I do. Cutscene time! Did he just smile at us?
There you are. May I assume you've had your fill of rest?
I assume, okay, I'm gonna turn up my game, actually. I swear Emmett Selk just smiled at us.
That is well. Now that we are all present, let us speak of our plan. Thus far, we have vanquished 4 Light Wardens, restoring night to much of Norvrand. Only one remains, that of Calusia. And with Reen to guide us, I am certain we will find it.
We're so close now. If we can just take care of this one last warden, we'll rob the Sin Eaters of their final foothold and drive them out of Norvrand once and for all.
Right, but what's gonna happen to me?
It will be a new beginning for the First. A chance for the people to rebuild their world.
In short, a prize worth fighting for.
And in thus delivering the First from destruction, so too shall we unsow the seeds of the 8th umbral calamity.
Wait, but hang on, I gotta look at my notes. Don't the Ascians want that to happen? Which makes me, yeah, no, I feel like we're not averting it if they're helping us do what we're doing right now. Hey, no, wait.
Do you hear? Your dreams of rejoining is in jeopardy. Are you sure you're not tempted to intervene?
Oh, it's absolutely not in jeopardy, or they would. They have a different plan now. Oh, no.
You labor under the misapprehension that vanquishing the Sin Eaters is tantamount to saving the world. It is not. In truth, you only delay the inevitable, lengthening your fleeting lives by the smallest of margins.
I legitimately don't think he's lying to us. That's the thing. We're like, hey, we're killing him. We're winning. And he's like, no, you ain't, though. We're just like, oh, okay, whatever. I guess we'll we can't do anything else. So.
Twould be churlish of me to deny you this small concession, close as we've become. Foolish and misguided though you are not without charm.
Okay, all right. Whose picture is he doodling in his notebook at night?
Each and every one of you is possessed of a noble heart. When the weak want for succor, you do not hesitate to provide it.
That's a word I wish this game would stop using. So, hey, Socrates, what's up?
Alas, your nobility is short-sighted. You think only of the problem in front of your nose. A limitation of your ephemeral existence.
Did he have e-boy hair before e-boys were a thing? Or...
Our lives may seem short and insignificant to the likes of you, but one does not need to be an eternal being to achieve lasting change.
If I may stop you there, I do not claim that we Ascians are special. That is another misconception. In the beginning, everyone lived nigh for eternity. Such was the natural order of things. But like so much else, this was taken from you.
What? So, wait. Then everyone would have been an Ascian in the beginning. What's he sulking for now? He's so funny.
You won't object if I borrow your plaything?
Is he talking about me? Or is he talking about the staff? Which one, Emmett? Oh, he means the actual. Okay, never mind. I'm kind of obsessed
In the
with this
distant
now.
past, when the world was one and whole, a great calamity threatened all life.
Hang on, I'm getting ready to write. Okay, calamity in the beginning.
It began without warning. The very laws of the star were warped and broken, and chaos swiftly spread throughout the land. Faced with annihilation, we sought to imbue the star with its own will. Thus was Zodiac born, and by his power was order restored.
So, if Zodiac was born to avert the calamity, what initiated this original calamity in the first place? Did they even know?
Ere long, however, thankless fools began to fear that Zodiac's might was too great, and so they conjured another to keep him in check. Your own dear Hydaelyn.
Sure. This is all stuff we've known. This is not yet new information. He said as much in the cutscene after the Katana Revel.
And the two beings waged war until, with a single devastating blow, Hydaelyn unmade Zodiac, scattering his being across space and time. So you told us in the Katana Ravel.
Oh, it's Ravel? Oops. I'm probably gonna keep saying Ravel. Sorry. All right, you still does not have time for this nonsense.
Yes. And there began our woes, with Hydaelyn's blow and all that it wrought.
Hydaelyn unmade Zodiac. That's a hell of a word. Scattered him. Because I thought initially in the Katana Revel, like he was like, it was split into like so many parts, and I wondered if maybe like there was a part of Zodiac in all of the different shards, and that's why they were. I don't know.
As a counterbalance to Zodiac, Hydaelyn was created with the power to enervate her foe.
What does enervate mean in this context?
This singular ability strikes not at such banal things as flesh, but everything that defines the target, diluting its existence.
Huh?
For example, were she to strike you, two individuals, identical in appearance yet reduced in all respects. Strength, intelligence, the soul itself, all is halved.
So, was... But then Zodiac... Wait, hang on. If this happened to Zodiac, he wouldn't be unmade. He would be, like, cloned. Right? But their whole... He's gone. That's the whole thing. That's where, like, we gotta reborn our god. Listen, I've played Praetorium. I know what... La Hebrea Thancred wants. I know that monologue.
Do you see? This self-same fate befell not only Zodiac, but the very star.
Oh my god, is that why they're called reflections?
Only 3 were fortunate enough to escape the sundering. me being one of them.
Wait. What do you mean? You hang on. Sorry, I gotta reread the script. Hang on.
When I beheld the shattered remnants of our home, I knew deepest despair.
So, he says 3 people... Hang on. I have to go to my events tab. 3 people were fortunate enough to escape the Sundering. And I'm gonna assume that the other 2 are La Hebrea and Elidibus, because those are the only other 2 Ascians who have been described as being, like, equal in power to him. So I'm gonna assume it's them. How were they spared from the Sundering? How did this not happen to them? And furthermore, I was under the impression that the Sundering described like a cataclysm, because before the Sundering there was just one world. But now he's making it sound like the Sundering is actually an action that Hydaelyn can perform. And being sundered is like a state of being? As a counterbalance to Zodiark, Hydaelyn was created with the power to enervate her foe. This singular ability strikes not at such banal things as flesh, but everything that defines the target, diluting its existence. Were she to strike you, 2 individuals identical in appearance, yet reduced in all respects. Strength, intelligence, the soul itself, all is halved. This self-same fate befell not only Zodiark, but the very star. Only 3 were fortunate enough to escape the Sundering. This implies to me that the star, Zodiark, and everything on it, like, were included in that thing, that enervation that she did. Which would make the shards reflections of the source. But because I was under the impression that these were all like rather distinct worlds. But if that's true, does that not imply that there's like 12 other versions of everyone in this room wandering around out there? Identical in appearance! Identical in appearance! Which would mean, that would imply there's like a Y'shtola clone, and like a Thancred clone, and like a me clone, but we're all reduced. Hey, what the fuck? What do you mean my power is reduced? I'm killing gods? Am I different? Am I special? I need to know how they escaped the Sundering. I'm very confident it's these 3 named Ascians, so I'm just gonna write next to them that they escaped the Sundering. That's crazy. That's true. This isn't recent. Yeah. You're right though. You're right. And obviously it's like people are still living and dying. So this would have happened. Yeah, okay. So this is not relevant to us at all. Man, that would have been nuts if it had been more recent though, because then it's like, yeah, there's just another Urianger. There's just another me. I'm so strong already. That's kind of scary, actually.
The inhabitants of these 14 fragments were feeble, frail and foolish, oblivious to their imperfection, ignorant of their past.
This is why I shouldn't try and make sense of things until after I've seen the whole cutscene. wait. So the Sundering made everyone else un-Asian?
Malformed creatures thrashing blindly about. Pitiful, disturbing, depressing. So, we took it upon ourselves to rejoin the worlds. But in our eagerness and, I confess, our ignorance, we erred and made a useless void of the 13th.
Okay. So yes. So everyone was an Asian until this happened, and then like their soul and we're all like halved and diluted because there was like a little piece of them on every reflection. Inhabitants, fragments, feeble, diluted. Everyone was an Asian. My pen just ran out of ink. Come on. Don't have time for this. New pen. This pen is also out of ink. This is a joke. Yoshi P does not want me taking notes on this cutscene. I think every pen in this jar is now out of ink. Haha! Saved by the light blue. Just kidding. Guess I need to put some pens on my throne wish list. 13th void. Okay, there we go. So that's why they want... Wait, so are they trying to rejoin the worlds to make Can they Humpty Dumpty this? Can they put it all back together? Sorry, I need a pen. Isn't that there's no! I threw my pen down in such disgust it hit my keyboard. I need a pen. Is there anything? Is there a pencil? Really don't want to have to get up right now. We're just gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. I will carve into the paper like it's a fucking stone tablet. Rejoin worlds. I'll write over that with ink later.
It was only afterwards that we discovered a connection twixt source and shard. A flow of energy that maintains elemental balance. And thus did we arrive at our time-honored modus operandi.
It's kind of sexy.
From a purely Asian standpoint, it could be said that what you seek to do is only logical. But that would be to ignore the immeasurable destruction wrought with each rejoining. You have murdered millions, and this we cannot condone.
Well, so this is my question. It's like, if they win, what do they win? Like, if they're actually successful in rejoining all of the shards to the source, does that just, like, combine all of the dilution? Because it's like, people have been living and dying for so long, hundreds if not thousands of years. What do they get? What do they is it just everything is back together and then it's just like the three of them? Oh, I'm sorry, La Habrea is toasted. The two of them, and it's just like, hey, we did it. Like, There has to be more to this plan. What is their actual end goal? Like, what do they see happening after they do this?
By your fragmented existence, you continue to give rise to tragedies far crueler than any calamity. But yes, moral relativism and all that. Case in point, I do not consider you to be truly alive, ergo, I will not be guilty of murder if I kill you.
Holy shit. Holy shit. So he's like, you're naughty. You are such a far cry from like the god being we all used to be or whatever. You're basically a bug. You're not even, you I do not consider you to be truly alive. I will not be guilty of murder if I kill you. The line kind of did something for me. I don't know.
I won!
Gifting a sub to Emmett Selk. What a username. So he doesn't consider us alive because we are just a reflection of a reflection of a reflection of a reflection.
Oh, don't look at me like that. You for whom I have only the highest expectations.
He wants to touch my body. Why does he want to touch my body? Why does this smile look so sad?
A vaunted hero of the Source, 7 times rejoined.
What does that mean?
Long have I awaited one who might brave a path of lesser tragedy. A resilient soul able to endure the necessary pain. I dare to hope that my wait is over.
He wants to put his mouth on my mouth. Long have I awaited one who might brave a path of lesser tragedy, a resilient soul able to endure the necessary pain. I dare to hope that my wait is over. You, for whom I have the highest expectations, a vaunted hero of the Source, 7 times rejoined. What does that mean? Is that why we're special and powerful? Has there been like a reflection of us that's been like rejoined? Are we 7 people? That doesn't make
So, finish your task and slay the Light Warden. Make proof of your usefulness, and then we may speak again.
No, this is so bad. Something so bad's gonna... I know there have been several umbral calamities, but when he says 7 times rejoined, to me that implies that, like, shink, 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 like we've just been putting layers upon layers of whatever has been split from us back onto us personally, which I don't understand because by all accounts, there shouldn't be any reflection of us anywhere because everything's dead, like living and dying for, what, 12,000 years, I think someone said?
Forgive me, my lord, but this could not wait.
Speak freely, Captain.
Our informant in Colusia sends word of unusual activity in Yulmore.
I'm sorry, I still can't get over I don't consider you to be truly alive, ergo I won't be guilty of murder if I kill you. That might be the hardest line, one of the hardest lines in fiction I've ever read.
It appears their forces are entrenching themselves at key points throughout the city, making ready for an attack by all indications.
An intriguing use of resources. I rather doubt Lord Vorthry is concerned for the safety of his citizens.
You think he's harboring the Light Warden inside the city walls? Even if he does have some means of controlling the Sin Eaters, wouldn't
I
you
think
have
maybe
risked
he is the Light Warden. I think he's a creepy freak. He talks to the Sin Eaters. They like him. They're cool. Something's wrong with him. If he's not a Light Warden, something is wrong with him anyway. So he's gotta die no matter what. But
Risky or not, if there is even a chance the Warden is hiding there, we will need to act fast. The longer we wait, the better prepared the Yulmorans will be.
unless he like keeps it in like a secure vault underneath the city or something, which could be cool.
Agreed. See to your preparations then and make for Calusia.
That was a hell of a
God's willing,
cutscene.
This hunt will be the last. Let us see it through to the end.
I said it, John, and I was like, they're never gonna name anything Vault ever again.
We should begin by assembling in Rite. There we may assess the situation in Yulmore and decide how best to proceed.
Also, hey, Raining Weird, what's up? Can I just like talk to Emmett Self for a second? Like, can you stop being obtuse and coy and like give me some answers? Oh my God, he's still here. I can actually talk to him. We've not spoken for a while, have we? Not since the aftermath of the Eater's attack. I am fully recovered and will do my utmost to support you and your fellow warriors of darkness. Hey, Exarch. The condition is unchanged. If you can but hold out until the end of the coming battle, I am confident we will find a remedy for your affliction. I don't think we will. I don't think we will. Did my lesson provoke thought, giving rise to further questions? 3 of you escaped the Sundrain, but what of those who did? That also doesn't make sense. Wait, but how? If 3 of them escaped, and it's like the big 3, right? Of Emet-Selch, Lahabrea, and Elidibus. There are other Ascians. There's been a bunch of other Ascians. There's the ugly guy with Moonbrita. There was Lahabrea's Fusion Ha partner. He mentioned Mitrone and Lowgrief, who were slain on the first by Ardbert and co. There are still other Ascians. So if 3 of them escaped the Sunning, are they just like the strongest and the best? Or like, how did the other Ascians come to be? Because he's like, everybody who got you're all weak, diluted, you're not even people, you're not even really, like, he's like, you're not even alive, actually. So where'd the other Ascians come from? Where'd the other Ascians come from? Their very beings were divided into 14. Okay. Their very beings were divided into 14. By our power, we unsundered Ascians may raise up one of their fragments to their original office? Oh, I really need a pen now. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I can't. I tried to wait, I can't do it. I need a pen. It's too important, it's too big, it's too big. It's too much! I can't not write it down! Mochi looking at me like I'm a fucking freak. Okay, we've got a pen that works now. Beings. Sundered beings. Divided into 14. We may raise up one of their fragments book. This is the last page. I have filled it up so far beyond whatever it's meant to hold. May raise any fragment? Any of the 14? So they can make other Ascians. I suppose this in itself bears explaining. The names by which you know us are not in fact our names. Be it Elidibus or La Hebrea or Igahorm, all are titles of office. When an office is vacated, it may be filled by an... Oh, okay. This is a Dread Pirate Robert situation. Okay, all right, okay. All right. So they're Dread Pirate Robertsing this. So who was Emmett Selk before this Emmett Selk? All are titles of office. Because I thought maybe they were, well, because I felt like maybe it had always been him, but now that he's specifically brought Elidibus and La Hebrea into it, it's like, oh, okay, maybe they're all just different guys. When an office is vacated, it may be filled by another. Over the eons, I have overseen several changings of the guard among our sundered brethren. Okay, so names are titles, not... Ascian names are titles. Replaceable. Exclamation mark. And in such instances, the vacant title ordinarily goes to another fragment of the self-same soul. So it's the same soul, but not the same... It can't be the same person because the soul splits are all different identities. Replaceable. Arrow. Usually another... So like it's always been like La Hebrea's soul or whatever. He's gone for good though. Well, no. Because all they have to do is find another fragment then. And then it's like, surprise, bitch. I bet you thought you'd seen the last of me. Usually another fragment of same soul. Mod memo to me, I need another notebook. This situation is dire now. While it is by no means impossible to raise up wholly unrelated individuals. Okay, so they can't just be like, hey you're an Ascian now. Acha! Okay, cool. They can't like Ascianify Y'shtola or whatever. 'Tis we whose fervent entreaties brought forth Lord Zodiark, whose souls he claimed in the beginning, who make the truest servants. Right, because he's like, oh yeah, we got tempered. Oopsies. Possible to raise up wholly unrelated individuals. 'Tis we whose fervent entreaties brought forth Lord Zodiark. Okay. Oh, fuck. If we were to defeat all the Ascians of the source, I feel like it wouldn't matter, because there's probably some other fucking fragment wandering around. Maybe. I don't know. I guess it depends on whether or not... Because I don't really know how the live stream works. This is not a question I want answered. This is purely speculative. Like, is reincarnation a thing? Or did all of their fragments die like thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago? I want to ask him what his name. Kiss me. There may come a day when I reveal my true name to you, but this is not it. Of course, you may well die none the wiser. Life is full of such disappointments. You don't want me to die. I think you want to kiss me, actually. If I talk to him again, can I ask him the other question? Because I think that I can. Yep. Their very beings are divided into 14. By our power, we unsundered Ascians may raise up one of their fragments to their original office. But I suppose this in itself bears explaining. The names by which you know us are not in fact our names. All are titles of office. When an office is vacated, it may be filled by another. Over the eons, I have overseen several changings of the guard among our sundered brethren. And in such instances, the vacant title ordinarily goes to another fragment of the sun. But this doesn't make sense because wasn't everybody an Ascian at one point? But maybe not everyone was a titled Ascian. Like maybe but he said that they weren't special. But now it's like, okay, even by like original Ascian standards, maybe they were. Because otherwise we would all be Ascian. Although I guess he said it can only be people who were tempered by Zodiarch. I'm sensing implies this is fuzzy information, Emmett. While it is by no means impossible to raise up wholly unrelated individuals. Oh, I read that. I read it as it was impossible. Okay, I'm glad we're rereading this. 'Tis we whose fervent entreaties brought forth the Zodiarch who make the truest servants. If we were to defeat all of the Ascians of the source, then none would remain to raise up new Ascians, and our kind would eventually fade from existence. Okay. So the 3 special Ascians are from the source. And it's the source Ascians who have been raising up other Ascians and shard Ascians. I guess that would make sense because the source is the original. So if they weren't sundered, they would have been from there. You would like that, wouldn't you? Well, feel free to dream. 'Tis no crime to do so. Okay. That's a lot that just happened. Okay, and I need to go to right. Hey, back to Calusia. I did. I already spoke to the Exarch. No, yeah, I already spoke to the Exarch and Lena. Yeah, no, I talked to them first, and I saved Emmett for last. Yeah, you scared me though. I was like, do they have something new to say after I've talked to Emmett? But I believe I tried that in Rabbit Town, and they didn't have anything new to say, so I don't talk to them after I talk to him now. This aura, what could it be? Probably something really bad, Reen. Hi, Mo. She's a resting cat. The others have gone ahead to reconnoiter Gate Town. We are to follow shortly. Oh my god, there's Yuamore. It's happening. It's been a while, has it not, since the 2 of us infiltrated Yuamore? Since we faced Lord Valkyrie, and I felt such fury as I have never felt before. His actions are unconscionable, of course, and any abhorrence I felt for him entirely justified. Yet mingled with my rage, there was something else. At first, I was unsure what it was, but in the course of our struggles, I found the answer. In Valthrie's self-righteousness, in his absolute belief that he and he alone is the cure to the world's ills, I saw a reflection of myself. It brought the memories of my past folly. Alf, you know, you were like 12 years old, my guy. He is the vain, glorious, ignorant fool I once was, and having shared in his affliction, I feel duty-bound to open his eyes to the truth. They're so hard on themselves, Entrots. Whether he will accept it with the good grace I did is another question. What is it, Reen? Do you sense the Light Warden? I'm I'm not sure. The aura is different. Perhaps if we were a little closer. 'Tis time we were on our way. In any case, let us join our comrades in Gate Town. As a precaution, may I ask that you go first? Yes. Oh, I can't fly in Calusia, can I? The closer we all are to Yulmore, the more I worry that Reen may be recognized. If you see any prying eyes along the way, encourage their owners to look elsewhere. Oh, and Ranjit's dead, right? He didn't just, like, teleport away. I'm pretty sure he's dead. No, I can't fly here. Can I jump? There we go. Alright, well, we'll speak with people on the road at least. Yeah, there's a substantial part of this map that's still unexplored. Lord Valkyrie, we hear. We obey? Oh! Entranced citizen? What is this hear, feel, think nonsense? I know, yeah, only I can be mean to Alphino. Nobody else can be. I thought this title said delicious youth, and I was like, ugh. You're gonna turn into a monster? You hailed a civilian. He does not respond and continues his incoherent rambling. Is Valkyrie mind controlling all of the people here? Is he trying to, like, turn them into... Well, he can't do that. He could if he were... I'm trying to remember if Light Wardens are the only people, the only Sin Eaters that can create other Sin Eaters, or if just, like, any strong Sin Eater can do it. I think maybe it's any strong Sin Eater. Long live Lord Valkyrie, long live Lord Valkyrie. How many Aether Currents do I have here until I can fly? Damn! I gotta find 2. And then I think 3 are MSQ. Is that Urianger? Yeah! And Thancred. Our mission has begun on a strange note. Yeah, what is this? What's happening? What's wrong with everyone? Oh my god, they are like literally ensorcelled. Bye, John. What are your plans for tomorrow? Hallowed be his name? Okay, we should probably turn this in and accept the next one. Good of you to join us. I was debating whether to warn you, but it's too late now. I take it you noticed the people behaving strangely along the path. It's more of the same here. Yo, very nice. You're gonna have such a wonderful time. Windsor Castle's really cool. I really enjoyed Bath too when I was there. And Stonehead. It's neat. It's all just neat. Ishtola and Alize are investigating as we speak. Let's wait and see what they have to say. Gimme spell speed. One slot remaining in inventory. Great. The gears are clearly turning in Urianger's mind. Why don't you ask him what he makes of all this? Okay. Well, we're just gonna eat the mushroom skewer. We don't need the experience boost, but until I can clean out the rest of my stuff, I'll do that today. A feast of lies. Urianger is trying to make sense of the strange phenomenon afflicting the residents of Gate Town. I wonder what determines who gets affected and who doesn't.
Strange. Passing strange. By their behavior, we may safely assume that they are under Vorthri's mind control. Yet the extent of the effect seemeth to vary dramatically between subjects. It is far too pronounced to be attributed simply to the vagaries of innate magical resistance.
What's the deal then?
Curiouser and curiouser. We met with no trouble en route. My thanks for securing the way. But given the state of the townsfolk, I see we were never in any danger of being recognized.
I don't know, bud. This is worse almost.
What can you tell us from here?
I sense a powerful eater in the uppermost reaches of the city.
Powerful eater, you say? In the
There's
uppermost
something different
reaches.
about it. Its light is impure.
What does that mean?
We need to get closer.
How is that possible?
Oh, so that one's Alfino. Well, unless you're triplets.
Kaishia, what are you doing here?
I remember this cat boy.
While I was scouting the area, I noticed a suspicious figure skulking about.
Yeah, cat boys tend to do that. Taryn, hi! It was so nice to chat with you at the Elden Ring meetup. Oh my gosh. How was your flight back home? Safe travels? Are you feeling okay? I know a lot of people have gotten sick. I'm feeling good so far. Knock on wood about the whole thing, right? It was so nice to see you though. Did you have a good weekend?
So I accosted him, only to have him call me Alfino. I thought it best to bring him along.
Well, you are identical, baby girl, so...
You see, that informant who's been feeding secrets to the Crystarium, it's me.
It's you?
See, after you saved my life in Yulmore, I thought about going somewhere far away, but I couldn't just leave. Not without paying you back. So I decided to stay here, keep an eye on things. And whenever I spotted something strange, I shared it with your friends.
Sitting down for brunch. Dirty iced pumpkin spice chai. That makes me want a dirty iced pumpkin spice. Maybe I should go to the coffee shop. I do have to leave the house to have blood drawn. So, and I have to drive past the coffee shop on my way home. I think maybe I should. Safe but dead tired. Had 3 hours of sleep last night and then went to the airport to eat dinner to acting class. Oh my gosh, Taryn, I hope you're at least feeling a little bit more well-rested now. I have been so eepy all week. Like, for basically no reason. I didn't really have to travel. I guess I'm just old. I'm kind of like a sleepy bitch these days. I don't know. My body's like, you're going to be tired at 11. You're going to sleep until 9. And I'm like, I got a lot of stuff to do, though.
That took no small amount of courage. Well done.
I assume you saw what happened here.
I think, yeah. So here's the thing. My wheels are turning. I think I deserve, not only do I think I deserve a treat, in general, like my biggest deterrent for a treat is like, but money. But living frugally. But it's like, I have a Visa gift card, which is basically fake money because I don't budget for it. It's just on the card. So it's like, it's a free coffee. And listen, if the transaction doesn't come out of my bank account, it's free real estate. It's fake money. It's gonna be fake money and I'm gonna get a real coffee out of it. It's gonna be great. 12 hours, 2 days in a row. Yep. The TwitchCon recovery was definitely very real.
Right, so an airship flew in a bit ago, and not long after, Vorthri starts ranting and raving. You could hear him from all the way out here. Geezer was doing his nut, shouting and screaming like someone had nicked his pie.
I'm sorry. This character is a little too British for me. We are like 2 lines away from him being like, "Oh, I missed it. You mean Dad?" Yeah.
Tis like the airship bore the soldiers sent to thwart our efforts in Armorang.
I forget if they touched on how effective his mind control was until now. I've also forgotten a lot has happened between now and the start of Shadowbringers. So mine was great. Definitely hoping to run into you again was not. It was good. It was good. I felt really under the weather on Saturday, but I think that might have been like a weird 24-hour bug or like a small bout of food poisoning. Cause everything else was fine. It was good. I went to a lot of really neat panels. I met so many wonderful people, really cool friends, really like creators that I really admire. It was really good. I came away from the weekend with a lot of inspiration and also like, I won't lie, like a healthy dose of imposter syndrome. Like, look at all of these incredible people doing like incredible things, and I'm just like off in my corner talking about like the fictional characters I want to like kiss a little bit, and it's like, I can do more. I want to do more. So we'll see. It was good though. I'm definitely gonna go next weekend. Ha! Not a chance. Next year. But I think I would probably pass on the block party. The food was great, and I like to eat, so I just went from like booth to booth and just ate through the block party. But I'm not really a fan of just like standing outside while loud music plays. So probably I won't. And it's a pretty expensive ticket, so I'll probably skip that for next time. But it was good. It was good, yeah. Do you want to see Mesmer? Hang on, I just put him out. Bandai Namco wants me to think that DLC is good so bad. 18 inches of Mesmer. The DLC is still not good, but I do like merchandise, so I'll take it. He's on my shelf next to Oikawa and Cardcaptor Sakura, so. It was so cool. That was one of the highlights of my weekend, for sure, for sure.
So eventually the yelling dies down, and then this hot, sticky wind comes blowing through.
Is he drugging people? Imposters, so real, so real. And it's everyone I talked to, almost everyone I talked to, came away feeling some element of it, which I think is fine when it's like a motivational kind of thing, right? Like I can admire and be happy and also be a little like, I had to get my butt in gear. Now, whether or not I actually get my butt in gear remains to be seen. But I'm busy. I'm so busy. I don't want to be busy. I want to play video games and be silly online. Me too. Oh, it's my Good Smile figure. You know what? I'm gonna show this one off too. Actually, hang on, everybody. I'm gonna scoot off camera for a second. So I bought her, well, you know what, hang on. I might need to just like transition to IRL for a second. Give me a bit. I hit the button. There it is. So I bought this when I lived in Japan and brought her home with me on the plane. I had to buy another suitcase because her box took up my entire suitcase. And I had to put all my clothes in something else. She's so pretty though. She's special to me. I'm gonna put her back. Her, right? Tommy? And I really love this design. I love Good Smile. I think they make such pretty figures, but. Wait, Taryn, did you live in Japan? I did live in Japan. What part of Japan did you live in? Hang on, I didn't know this. What? What part of Japan did you, if you're comfortable telling me that? Yeah, I'm gonna put Sakura back. Rescoot. so for 4 months. Oh, very nice. Okay, so I was in Okayama for a year, and then I moved into Kanagawa, which was really, really cool. I had intended to be there for longer, but my mom's health took a rather sharp decline, so I moved back to the States to help take care of her. She's doing really good now, so we're plotting the next adventure. Yo, that sounds awesome! I did, I was an ESL teacher, and then when I moved in between Tokyo and Yokohama, I did some modeling, so cringy to say, and language localization, actually for like a couple of Japanese YouTubers, which was really fun. So, it was just silly. It was just silly stuff. But I liked it. It was good. I think about going back every now and then. I might. Yeah, me too. Me too. It's been a long road to recovery for her, but she's doing good now.
Now that's when everyone went funny. No, everyone but me. Well, me and a couple of newcomers, though even they started mumbling about Vorfrey after a while. Not as bad as the rest, mind you.
He's like, I'm too British. This sticky wind doesn't work on me.
Newcomers.
There's something I need Reem to see.
Interesting.
This was among the townfolk's food stores.
And I was like, girl, this is just bread. Yashtola's like, Reem needs to look at this. And it's just a dinner roll. Running out of money? No! Wait, so was that Nova that had gone under then? Because I think the biggest company now, I think might be Eon. But I think it was Nova for a while. It's been a couple of years. And my memory is dicey, even at the best of times. So, yeah, the money is real, though. Especially when you're buying good smile figures, yeah.
Oh, that's just meal. You will douse this stuff out.
No, it couldn't be. I know what it is.
Is it not bread? Are you gonna tell me it's like...
Meal is made out of Sin Eater.
Okay, I was gonna be like, are you gonna tell me it's like bread made out of people? But somehow bread made out of Sin Eaters is like a lot worse and way more disgusting, actually, so...
So it is. In limited quantities, it may have little effect on an average individual. Yet if one were to consume it regularly, over a period of several years, I suspect it would do far, far more than merely nourish the body.
Wait, so are these people just more susceptible to his control? Oh my god, that's why he can control them. They're like becoming... He can control the Sin Eaters. Holy shit. Oh no, oh bad, oh god! Could not stop. Yep, the fashion hits so nice. Basically everyone I know, for completely unrelated reasons, not like they planned this, is gonna be in Japan in November, and I'm just sitting here like, I wanna go. This isn't fair. Wait, hang on. I didn't unblur my background. Or I didn't reblur my background. There we go, that's better.
That Vorthri wieldeth power over Sin Eaters is known. Could it be that those who partake of their flesh do thereby render themselves susceptible to his influence? It would serve to explain why the town's newer arrivals succumbed less quickly than those raised on a diet of meal.
Oh my god,
He's been rounding up Sin Eaters and feeding them to people. Altering them mouthful by mouthful, all to stop them answering back.
So we're gonna kill him, right? And to be fair, November is I think it's the best time to visit because I think autumn in Japan is quite beautiful. Obviously, it's like a lot of people also prioritize like sakura season, but to me, it's like that's so hard to plan around. And also, it's like if you go too soon, it's just like rainy, and if you go too late, it's just humid, and then you've still missed the flowers. So it's like I don't want to roll the dice. I don't like the heat. Yeah, I don't like humidity. I think it's gross, so...
are desperate souls out there killing themselves to escape turning. This is unforgivable. An atrocity.
Oh, I love when my girl gets mad!
These Sin Eaters. What if they are not simply rounded up?
What do you mean? Why do I feel like this is about to get worse?
Do you remember what we were told when first we came to the city?
No.
Many enter, but none leave.
Is this like a rats in the walls situation?
Let us put an end to it. To this paradise built upon the bones of the poor.
Does he fucking take the destitute in and feed them this shit and turn them into sin eaters and then feed them to other people? No way. No worries, no worries. Thank you so much for stopping in, Turn. It was really nice to chat with you again. Have a good rest of your day.
Volthra's deeds are beyond justification, beyond forgiveness. Evil.
It's highly probable that the Light Warden is waiting for us somewhere in there, and I'm all for going after it.
But how would he be... I don't know. I guess I don't know if he has the ability to turn people into sin eaters or how that would work. I don't know. I don't know.
But our enemies know our faces. They know that we are coming, and they will not let us through without a fight. Like it or not, the time for stealth is past.
Oh, I like that a lot, actually. I don't want to sneak. I want to make a statement. I want to
Now,
make
my
an
friend,
entrance.
If you would be so good as to lead the charge.
Dan Crab Baby Boy, I got you. Oh my god, is this an instance? No way. No way. Well, the Sin Eater, we all scoffed the stuff without a second thought. I never got as much as the others. Bitter greens and bony fish I got by on don't seem so bad no more. Shaking with fury, but I'm fine. Oh my god. Alize should be legally allowed to stab someone at least once a week. That Valthry should so brazenly exert his influence over the people bespeaks his desperation. He will not go quietly. My heart is gripped by an unshakable sense of foreboding. Let us proceed with all care. We're... Oh, I thought he was dead. He's not dead, he fucked off. Okay. One can only hope he's still licking his wounds. Even without him, Uamor is an eminently defensible city, as you doubtless gleaned during your visit. When last I set foot inside its walls, I almost mistook it for dear old Limsa, but it is full of unpleasant surprises, all of which is a long way of saying, be on your guard. The uppermost level of the city houses Valthry's chambers. He must keep the warden close. I wonder if it's like one of the creatures in the room that he's always in. Like one of his little pets. I still wonder if it's like, if it might be him. I don't know. What would happen if you ate a light warden? Yeah, like what if there was a light warden and he ate the light warden? Would he become the light? Interesting, interesting. I don't know. Something funky's afoot. When we step through the gates, we shall not find the place of hedonistic pleasure we remember, but a battlefield. If you are prepared for this, let us sally forth. Okay. My white mage is over leveled for this. I'm gonna switch to... I should be playing Astro, but I haven't played it since the rework, and I don't really feel confident just like going back into it. I should review those abilities first. So let's do this on Red Mage. We'll which I'm not great at. So everybody be nice. But we want that EXP distribution because I don't want to max out my healers too soon. And before we go into this instance, this is where we will take a break. Yeah. 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 We'll take a break here. We'll do the instance when we come back. I'm gonna get some more tea. Okay, everyone. Enjoy the music. And we'll return in a couple of minutes. Okay. We're back. We're ready. The kettle is boiling. I might let you guys chair stream for like a minute when it's done, when it's ready. Is this... Son, is this your Catboy? Why should Catboy look so good? Yo. Son, what glamour is this? Exarchic coat of casting. Level 80 gear. Unbelievable. One day that'll be me. Okay. I'm not prepared for this, but let's go. I'm gonna have to get, like, now that we're approaching endgame.
I can feel it. A dark presence in my domain.
I'm gonna have to get like an actual endgame glamour. Yeah, I wanna look good when we finish Shadowbringers.
Ah! It's them! The villains who would sow chaos in my perfect paradise!
This performer really does spit though.
Keep them away from me! I command you! Keep them away! Long live Lord 4-3.
All right.
He would use his own people as shields.
Everything Thancred and Alize learn about this guy, they hate him even more.
This area is older than Gate Town. There are bound to be far more civilians under Volthry's control. But they do not act of their own free will, and we must not harm them.
Might be easier said than done.
As if we ever would.
I love her.
Press on with Alphano. We'll hold off the civilians and join you as soon as we can.
I love this! What are these movements? I have to remember how to red face now. Very shameful. My holy when black is higher and flare when white is higher.
Try and stop it!
Also, I like how they're like, we won't hurt anybody. We definitely are. We're pounding some of these guys. I fucked up a dual cast already. Embarrassing. Oh, I love watching Green! Look at her! She's such a strong little ninja! It actually would have been kind of sick to do this with Urianger as if we were both Astrologians, but that's fine. Next time. For a second, I was like, wait a minute, is Urianger not doing so hot? It's scripted. I was like, should I have done more to help him? All right. White is higher, so I want to use flare. A lot of math on the fly, Red me. I had to write it down.
Pay me back later.
Oh fuck yeah! I hate clown girls. Get fucked. Oh yikes. Hey mods, can we? Who wants to ban first?
Show's over.
Show's over?
I'll break your funny bone.
And then white is higher, so we still want a flare. Good snipe, Kate. Thank you so much. It feels really weird to play a caster that doesn't have a dot. Unless we do have a dot and I just don't know what it is. I don't remember. I think I can kill you before you can get this attack off.
You think this is funny?
I do think it's funny. I love to kill clown girls. And then white is still higher, so we want to use flare. We're falling into a routine with it. Yeah, Addle's not really a dot. That's more for like... Saying damage mitigation is wrong because it's not a mitt in the sense that a tank would be, but like it does. It's for raid-wide stuff. Although I do forget that I have that. So. Oh, and after all this time, it's me and Alfie Node here again. Leave them to me and press on. Am I actually gonna fight Valkyrie? You think so? Maybe it's a me thing then, because I associate the word mitt so strongly with tank stuff. Who is this?
You will find my master in his chamber.
He looks so different now that he's changed his clothes. I guess this is what he looks like after he goes like dragon mode, because he's like kind of a summoner, maybe, question mark? But also has a size like a reaper, maybe?
But only should you kill me this day. And you will not.
It feels wrong to be the one to kill you. I feel like Fancred should have done you dirty. Or rather, we're doing Fancred dirty by not having him ice you. Ooh. The thing is, I don't actually think Renji is one of his puppets, so I want to actually know why he does this.
You may think me under his spell, but I uphold Lord Vorthry's ideals of my own volition. Man is an inherently flawed creature. In his vain pursuit of righteousness, he but sows the seeds of future conflict.
This guy's talking like Emmett Selk.
Thus, have I chosen to place my hopes upon he who has transcended men, upon he who is unbound by the vagaries of conscience. But enough talk. I am a soldier, and you are my enemy.
Okay, here we go.
Come, let us settle this once and for all.
I'll be sad to see him go. I think he's actually a really neat character. He's gonna have to catch me though, because I'm Rain, so. Unceremonious beheading? What a name for a skill. So we flare. Good. Okay, I'm learning. This is going a lot faster now that we aren't playing as Gunbreaker. Exist only to destroy and destroy you, I feel. I'm actually really glad I did this on Red Mage because this is a lot of repositioning I'm not necessarily prepared for otherwise. Oh, hey! Hey now! Yeah, why don't we just dual cast a heal real fast? Okay, I'd like to go away from the orbs, I think. Oh, I can destroy the orbs! Oh, shit. Okay, luckily they do actually destroy. Fucked up my combo a little bit, but that's fine. I like when enemies call me villain. It makes me feel like a rapscallion. Like a scoundrel, in fact. I was like, this fight's taking a long time. I'm level 77, but I'm wearing level 70 gear, so that tracks. Probably need to get knocked back in between them. There it is. I need to redo this hot bar as well, actually. Uh-oh, fucked up my dual cast. I think I'm still, wait, am I still targeting Ranjit? Uh-oh. Well, hopefully that Vuln stack won't come back to bite me in the butt. Me, you must endure all that I have learned on the battlefield, for I am a weapon forged in war. That sounds like a fucking Metal Gear Solid quote. Oh. Am I about to like what's gonna happen to me? I think maybe not. Oh, I can destroy the heads. Oh god. I'm so bad at realizing what I can and cannot destroy. Luckily, it seems like this is a really generous cast bar, so thank goodness, too. Jen! Oh my gosh, Jen, hi! How are you doing? This is Shadowbringers content, by the way, so I do not believe this is something you have seen, and the cutscene when this finishes will probably be pretty spoilery. I'm just giving you a heads up. If you don't want to see spoiler stuff, this will give you spoiler stuff. Yeah. It's so good to see you though. How's your day been? Chat, I met Jen at TwitchCon at both the Elden Ring meetup and the Final Fantasy XIV meetup, and it was absolutely a delight. Hey! Oh my god, I didn't pass in Rage? Well, that is what I get for being a level 77 red mage and wearing all level 70 gear. Yeah, well, you will get spoiled because there's a cutscene at the start of the instance. So you'll see a little bit of that now, unfortunately, because I failed. What if I did this as a Dark Knight? No, the red mage is fine. We were really close. I just needed to not fuck up my dual cast so much. Well, all right, you know, what if we did though? Hang on. Like, let's just see if that makes a difference. I think that'll make it a lot worse, actually. If we couldn't clear with DPS, we probably won't clear his tank, especially since our gear is still the same fucking level. Maybe we should stick to red mage and just lock in. No, we should stick with red mage and lock in. All right, we'll do this on normal. Okay, Jen, we're back in the instance, so now you are in intro cutscene spoiler stuff. I'm just letting you know. You may wish to avert your gaze to maintain the integrity of your Shadowbringers playthrough. And maybe this time I won't fail the duty.
I can feel it. A dark presence in my domain.
This is absolutely hilarious sound clip, by the way. I want to like set up a special like Siri or Alexa thing, so when I invite a friend to my house, I can just be like, "Hey Alexa, play this," and it just shouts, "A dark presence in my domain."
Ah! It's them! The villains who would sow chaos!
You know, we've seen this.
Keep them away from me!
So we might be okay to skip.
I command you! Keep them!
Yeah. We'll skip this. We saw it once. That would be a great raid notification. You're so right. All right, let's do this again, but better.
Try and stop it!
Keep it up!
I think I said but better, but I think I fucked up my dual cast immediately. Listen, it's not easy out here. Oh yeah, oh I'm fucking up. Yeah, I should not be using, okay. I need to redo this hotbar. Most certainly. Thanks for your patience, by the way, everybody. Sorry, I'm a really good healer, but I'm a very mediocre DPS, so. Everybody's grouped up, we can start doing these. Woo, and I'll have a nice, well, my bar is overly full, which isn't great, but it's fine. We're not at Renji. Nothing matters until we get to Renji. Maybe that's like really massive Pokemon. It feels so good to unleash the full combo though.
Later.
I forgot about the clown. That's okay.
Show's over.
This one's. I hate
I'll break your funny bone.
I can't tell if it's better or worse that they're British. Great, and once I stop chaining these together, we can just go in this person. Woo, that was neat. I just fucked up my combo. Oh, that was really embarrassing, actually. It's fine. I'm cool. Nobody saw. Yeah, she's dead. I'm awesome. I'm sick. I take it back. I'm a great DPS, actually. Don't listen to me. It's not true. Oh, I like that Alfino comes to me, though. I'm not quite ready for the next one. And she's what does this skill do? 3 stacks of magic swordplay, each allowing the use of enchantment without cost. Ooh, okay. I thought that did bar stuff for some reason. Do I have something that does bar stuff? Maybe it was changed with Dawn Trail. Or maybe I'm just not. Do I go up here? Yeah. Used to do bar stuff, okay, but now it's okay. Now it's pure sword stuff. So it's a free combo, basically. Sick. Okay. This will be tight, y'all. I didn't realize Ranjit had an enraged. I was just chilling. I was having such a nice time. Okay, here we go. All right, Ranjit. Our damage is good. I think I just need to be faster about it. And definitely pick up on the targetable heads a lot faster than I am. That's not great. That could be worse. Okay, so we're gonna get knocked back into a safe spot, which I think is not here, not here. Oh God. Destroy one of these. All right. Hopefully the more we can focus on him, the faster we'll chew him down. I don't know. We may not get him a second time, which would be really embarrassing. Yeah, I think we may not get him this time either. In which case, I'll actually have to go buy gear. Okay. I don't know, son. We'll see. Where do I want to go? Push back right here. Okay, don't have any buffs to throw down. So we're just back to casting. And I need to see, I think I have one, once I see the heads, that's how I know we're nearly done. I think that's gonna hit me. Yeah, that's an evil snapshot. Okay, so this is what I have to destroy. Glory. Okay. I don't know, guys. I don't think we're gonna pass in rage. He's at 8%. I don't think my gear is good enough. Oh no, this is really embarrassing. That was so hectic. There you are, my precious girls, is a hell of a line, by the way. Was he talking about... Oh my god, he was talking about all the different mini-Philias. Oh no! Oh, Square! Why would you do this to me? I can't believe we did that, by the way. The citizens appear to have calmed down for the moment. I can only assume Valkyrie is otherwise engaged. Let's get to the upper level while we can. I don't like that sound. That like damp smacking. Is he eating the sin eaters that were in his room?
Lord Vorthree, your reign of tyranny is at an end. For too long you have preyed upon the desperation of the poor. Now you will answer for the suffering you have caused. And if you harbor even a shred of remorse, I beseech you to use your powers to redress the balance for the future of all in Norvrant.
No, it can't be. This is wrong. It's wrong.
Whatever he's eating must be good, because he's not paying us any attention.
The Warden, it's not just a sin eater. It's a man.
Wait, was I right? How can you be a sin eater and a man?
Remorse? For the future of all? What nonsense is this? There is no justice but mine. No future but mine. No will but mine. It is preordained. I was born to deliver this wretched world. Me? Unseated? No. It's impossible. Inconceivable. Absurd. I am a great and wise king. Greatest and wisest. I reign from on high. I will not be brought low by maggots like you!
Oh my god, is he gonna, like, transform into something? Okay, I thought he was gonna start, like, writhing. I totally thought that he was...
Oh, yes. Of course. I can begin again. Rebuild my paradise. Once I finish my dinner.
Oh god, no. Stop him! Thancred, stop him!
What's happening? Hey, dragon, what's up? His teeny tiny wings are really funny though. Fucking Looney Tunes ass design. So was he always a Sin Eater?
Where did he go?
In the heavens?
Hey, what the fuck?
Did Vorthri do that?
Why does that look like Gold Mask a little bit? It feels weird to ask how will we get up there when we have mounts that are capable of flight. I'm just gonna say we have to follow him.
Wait! That is Mount Golg, the highest peak in Calusia. It lies on the other side of a sheer cliff, and much as I wish it were otherwise, it is beyond our reach for now.
Well, it looked like the mountain was floating.
But even if it weren't, there are people here who need our help.
You are right. I hate when the children are right.
no.
Please, even if it's only to tend to their wounds.
Man, and even Alize didn't make fun of him for it, which means, like, they're both feeling it. This lighting is incredible, by the way. The contrast here. There's something really sinister about the way I'm super shrouded in shadow right now. It makes me think of the Thornton cutscene, but I'm always thinking of the Thornton cutscene, so it's like not too far off the mark. We are a healer, so we should help also.
Thank you.
I don't know if it will work, but if Vorthri's hold over the people is rooted in light, I might be able to reverse its effects. Will you let me try?
Yes! Baby
Of
girl,
course.
do your thing.
We'd be grateful for any help you can provide.
Well then, if it's decided, let's all get to work.
Yeah, that mountain's floating. The tallest peak in Clusia. That is a chunk of rock in the air. That's not normal. That's not a normal mountain. Good news, it would seem that Reen is indeed able to reverse the effects of Valthry's influence. Even as we speak, she tends to the afflicted in turn. The problem being there's no end to them. We're trying to provide what relief we can to those who are waiting and would appreciate your help if you're willing. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna attune to the Aetheryte in Eulmore. And then I think this is where we should call it for today. We did a dungeon. We did an instance. We got an Emmett Selk cutscene. We got an Ardbert cutscene. We've got the final Light Warden Is this a player or a person? Because they're cute. That's definitely a player. I have that necklace. They have good taste. Yeah, I think this is a good stopping point. So we will return with Final Fantasy XIV Fridays next Friday at the usual time of 12 p.m. noon Pacific. Tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, we will resume God of War 2018, which I'm very excited about. I missed all of you. I had a great time at TwitchCon, but I missed all of you quite a lot. Let me see if anyone online now catches my eye. Let me see. Ooh. Lots of good options, actually. This will be a very difficult decision. Hang on. I was like, oh my god, it's a Sprout prank Shadowbringers. It's me. That's my stream. We're gonna raid Gloom Shadows because she has just started her first playthrough of Dark Souls 2. And for those of you who were with me for my experience of Dark Souls 2, what an experience it was. I also met Gloom at TwitchCon, and she is an absolute delight, just a positively lovely person. So we will raid Gloom, since it looks like... Yes, okay. I think Ghost's subathon is on hold for today. So, we're gonna raid Gloom Shadow. And I will see you all on Discord, and I will see you tomorrow for God of War stuff. I'm gonna eat some chicken, and then probably lurk in Final Fantasy. I have some stuff I need to do. I'll do my stuff. I have to get my blood drawn. Oh fuck, the lab closes at 5. We may not be able to do that till Monday. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay, I love you all. I'll see you soon. Have a great day.